Alright, this is Andrew with Joda Home Inspection. Today is March 31st, 2026. We're here at 355 North, 200 West in Brigham City, and we have the camera pushed out 115 feet, so a little longer of a line than what's average. Not way longer, but a little bit. Now I'm going to pull it back and record it and see what we find. So that first connection point is called the nose on. That's where it goes from your lateral line into the main city line. Looks like it's partially blocked right on the top. It is on the top, so that's not a spot that I would expect to see a lot of waste, getting stuck. But ideally you have an opening, the entire diameter of that lateral pipe that feeds into it. You're going to notice a little bit of running water. I had flushed the toilet to help clear my camera head off. I hear water still running. I'm going to go make sure that toilet isn't running continuously. Okay, the flapper on this upstairs toilet gets stuck, and so after it was flushed, it's just continuing to run, but we'll give that just a second and it should die down. Looks like it's already getting a little better. Running water is fine. What we don't want to see is standing water where my camera head is going underwater and getting submerged. I do think we're going to see a little bit of that here. I noticed some of that as I pushed my camera out, and that's a sign of bad grade. You always want the line to have proper slope so that water's not just sitting in the line, right there, starting to go underwater. Not incredibly deep, but it is standing water. It's also a little, it's not the shortest spot. If it's a foot or two, that's not a huge concern, but when we're going 10 plus feet, it's getting more concerning, because that's a spot where grease can settle and it can get real sticky, and then bigger pieces of waste can get stuck. And we're pushing, I think, 15 feet or so. So not ideal. The only way to fix bad grade is to dig it up and reslope it. I'd say that one's moderate, and so it's far from the worst that I've seen. I'm also not seeing a lot of debris built up or grease. There's no way to know when this was put in. If this is a brand new line or if it's recently been cleaned, then we wouldn't expect to see any buildup. But starting to go through a little more standing water. That one wasn't nearly as long or as deep, but a little bit on the flat side, which is not ideal. I would consider getting the insurance, and so even though this does look like it's been replaced at some point, I would get the insurance, and that way if you do have a backup, they can come clear it. Home serve is a real common one. Again, going underwater, and this is real close to the clean out in the yard. You have some standing water there. We're seeing everything through the yard. There's a clean out down in the basement, but it's got a brass clean out cap which is seized in place. And so I had to access from outside You could access the basement one, but you'd probably have to have that cap shattered out, and that would give you better access. So overall the line looked good, but it was a little bit flat, so not ideal. But I didn't see build up in the line, which is always a good sign. Hard to predict what will happen in the future, whether that'll get build up or not, especially without knowing when it was last cleaned or when this newer line was put in. But it looks like it's performing well overall, except for that those flat areas. I'm going to end this recording now.